Hello everyone, I am the Cartoon Critic. If you're tuned to you, I just want to say to you all, Happy 2019. Welcome to this brand new year. And dear Lord, the new year sucks already. Today I'm looking at a My Little Pony episode, and I'm going to be honest with you all, I am a bit scared of doing this because bronies, they're crazy. Very crazy. So, they might kill me for talking shit on their favorite show. And today, the episode we're looking at is called Fame and Misfortune. Okay, I doubt the bronies will kill me over this because a lot of people dislike this episode. Hey kids, remember when Teen Titans Go had their response episode to their critics and they failed? Now it's My Little Pony's turn to say fuck you to the critics. Let's look at the episode, Fame and Misfortune. The episode begins with Twilight walking around in Ponyville. Then all of a sudden, two kids are fighting and throwing ice cream at each other.
Tula Rula, coconut cream, what are you doing?
That was meant for my ex-friend.
I'm not your ex-friend, you're my ex-friend.
Is it weird that I moved for Sherbert while looking at these two?
Both of you stop! So you see, friendship isn't always easy, but there's no doubt it's worth fighting for.
Aww.
She realizes what she said sounds familiar, and she goes back to the castle and found the old friendship journal. She calls her friends and they reminisce over the lessons they learned.
There's a smushed apple in Applejack's lessons. Fluttershy's lessons are so small, you can barely read them.
I wanted to leave room for all of you.
Fluttershy, please never change, okay?
Looks like you got a little aggressive with your friendship lessons, Rainbow Dash.
What can I say? When I learn something, I learn it hard.
Well, she's not wrong. Sometimes she has to be taught the hard way. So Starlight Glimmer and Twilight Sparkle decide to make copies of the book for each of them to have their own.
That's amazing! A perfect copy!
I learned this spell years ago when I needed to make copies of a certain manifesto.
Yeah, your quote-unquote manifesto, which was supposedly based on communism, which it wasn't. It was more of a cult than anything. So they decided to publish the book, hoping it will benefit people. When they do publish it, it gets popular all over Equestria.
Thanks, Twilight. The friendship journal's making us super popular.
Oh,
We were thinking of putting together a Cutie Mark summer camp. Now every pony's definitely gonna sign up for it. This is gonna be awesome.
a cutie mark camp is a great idea. Yeah, but the purpose of the journal isn't supposed to be marketing.
You serious?
In this episode, the book is a metaphor for the show. The main six other writers and the readers of the book represents the audience of MLP. So you will have to forgive me when I don't believe you when you say the quote-unquote book isn't meant for marketing. Because, honestly, come on. Twilight is worried that people may not learn anything. She is then stopped by ponies who want her to autograph their journals. Twilight then learns that the ponies haven't read the book, and that makes her worry more. They later walk by a restaurant carrying two others talking about the book.
Seeing sides of these ponies I didn't know were there. I only wish they'd left Rarity out. She clearly doesn't belong in that book with the rest of them.
Oh, I know. Who does she think she is? Certainly she did a fine job setting up the Ponyville Days celebration, but does she really believe it was a success just because of her? The nerve!
But that's not what she was saying.
I am pretty sure it is because it's not hard to believe Rarity does have a problem being arrogant. Then again, it's also not hard to believe she set something up by herself because the main six are the most competent people in the show.
I'm going after her. Go ahead. I'm gonna have a chat with these two.
My Little Pony, Friendship is Violence. Twilight bumps into Pinkie Pie, who is happy that people are liking her friendship lessons, but since she's known as the funny one, people kept laughing at everything she says.
Bye, Twilight.
Classic Pinky! Oh, she's even funnier in real life!
You've known me for years.
Okay, that's funny. Rainbow Dash is followed by her fans everywhere, and it proves too much to bear for her. Fluttershy, on the other hand, is being harassed.
Yeah, we're entitled to know!
What is it, every pony?
Oh yeah, we've just arrived at the fun part.
We want to know why Fluttershy keeps learning the same thing over and over again. Be assertive already!
Listen up! I am more assertive. And yes, took me a while to get there. But can you honestly say that you could learn something one time and completely change who you are? I didn't think so.
It's true. As people, we don't change overnight. However, Fluttershy's character growth was instantaneous. It was not gradual whatsoever when you write a character. In Season 6, Fluttershy became a totally different person. She learned how to use her assertiveness and learned you have to be cruel to be kind. A lot of people agreed this was a better character than she was before.
Wow. You're way different from the Fluttershy in the book. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, there are fans who don't know what they want from the favorite franchise. I'm looking at you, Sonic fandom. Twilight and Starlight sees that Rarity is, well, a wreck, and people have been boycotting her. Applejack bursts in and says that random people are moving into her barn and they won't leave. They all retreat to the castle, pretty much hating the attention they're getting. Twilight is upset of how the journal is received and started blaming herself.
It's not your fault. It's every pony else's. They're just focusing on the wrong things.
This I have nothing bad to say on because, well, I agree with them on this. When bros review the show, sometimes they may focus more on the lore of the world rather than the overall theme of the episode. They may not criticize or critique the message of the episode itself. Well, it's a good point and all, it certainly doesn't make up for all the stupid in this episode. The main six goes outside with the crowd and try to clear things up. She explains why the journal even exists, but the people just aren't listening to them.
What about Rarity? Are we really supposed to believe she learned anything she wrote in there?
That's why you want to be Team Dash! She's the only one who didn't really need to learn anything because she was already so cool.
Twilight was better before she got wings.
Yeah, no, my brony viewers were waiting for that one. Also, like the Fluttershy criticism, this was also years old and doesn't matter anymore, but I will say the time when it was relevant, it was really stupid.
Fluttershy is just so painfully shy, it's hard to relate. I mean, come on!
You're not supposed to find characters relatable. You're supposed to find their personality and struggles engaging. It has nothing to do with relatability. If you do find a character relatable, then that's on you. They sing a song called Flawless, where the writers pretty much tell the critics, we know these characters aren't perfect, so shut up. After the song, everyone goes back to arguing, and the main six go back inside, feeling defeated. Starlight comes back with the two little points from the beginning of the episode, and the two thank the six for the lessons on friendship. And the episode ends with the main six giving a speech about friendship and all that blah blah blah, and the crowd there is still arguing. Now, how to sort my opinion on this episode with 2 words? Oh yes, it sucked. This episode feels like the creators themselves can't take criticism. It feels that this episode only exists to lash out at the critics, which we all know doesn't go very well. Look, when it comes to criticism, it's up to you to know how to take it. Now, you can lash out at those who try to give you advice, even if that advice is harsh, or you can take that advice and make yourself better. And I do believe no one wants to hear harsh criticism, especially if it's towards them or their work, but it is needed. I do feel that there are people who are afraid of criticism, because when people tell you what's wrong with your creation, it can be a bit discouraging. I encourage criticism on this little review show because God knows I need to make improvements on here. But you know, we should all take this time to better ourselves a little bit each and every day. Well, there's my review for you. I don't know why I thought bronies were gonna kill me over this. I mean, what are they gonna do? Nuke me?
Tactical nuke incoming!
Oh. I'm the Cartoon Critic, and I'll see you guys next time!